Hi Aries, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 15th to the 21st of December. Yeah, nearly Christmas, guys. Mad, isn't it? Okay, so this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, it could be happening now, or it could be happening sometime in the future. Also, please remember these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Okay, so just going to put those cards back. So they've just fallen out of the pack. So we've got Awakening. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Awakening to some kind of connection, I think. Look at things from a different perspective. Almost what was over actually isn't. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. It's important to honour your own ideas and visions for the future, and also honour your own heart space, I feel. Okay, so let's have a look. What do we have for Aries, please? Aries, in relation to this reading. Aries in love. Aries in love. But it's almost like awakening to the idea of either leading the life that you want to lead with who you want to lead it with. Okay, so what you thought was a done deal probably isn't. We've got the Hermit card here, so spending quiet time in quiet meditation in order to come towards this Hermit card here. This is you. This awakening moment happens while you're in recovery from something. We've got spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So what you're discovering about yourself for the future, you come to this awakening. If you have a look at this Hermit card here, there is light at the end of the tunnel for you. There is this beacon lit there, and this, look at all these planets. He's wandering past, trying to discover, almost like, I was going to say the meaning of life then. Perhaps it is that in depth for you, but I feel the meaning of your life, what do you envisage for the future and what you seek. Almost what you want from this time on earth, and healing yourself from past situations. This awakening card comes in, so looking at things from a different perspective. And the dreamer, so a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So with this awakening here, it's like look at things from a different perspective. What was over probably isn't. For some of you, if your dream person or dream life involves somebody that you thought was not attainable or wasn't interested in you, they're telling you to look at the situation from a different perspective. And I'm also saying, don't change for anyone. Just be yourself. Just be you, Aries. No one else. No self-mask. Not trying to fit in with somebody else. And perhaps that's what you've done in the past. You've fitted in. You fitted into someone's ideal of what relationships could be, should be about, or the ideal. It's almost like fitting in to someone's ideal of a partner almost. They're asking you to go within. This awakening card here, it's so strong. We've got this dreamer, a leap of faith. So is that going towards someone? Follow your dreams. So it's a dream situation. They're asking you to go for it. How much Major Arcana have you guys got? This is unreal. Okay, so we've given you the Justice card now. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. It's important to be yourself. So standing up for what you believe. Going forward. And almost cutting everything away. or that no longer serves you. So if you are in the mindset of going towards something that is a dream for you, do what you know is right. You need to speak about this, especially if you're in, say, in a connection. If this differs from your vision of the future, or you want to take this connection in a different journey, a dream journey, you need to speak up. But also, if you're in a connection and say your heart lies with another, it's also asking you to do what you know is right and stand up for that kind of conviction. You know, you need to let something go in order to follow something that is a dream to you. It's just this card. So it could be a way of thinking, feeling, or it could actually be a situation. We'll have a look. But I feel it's more situational than just energy-wise. Okay, so what else do we have for Aries? Aries in love. What do they need to know? Aries in love. So we've got the Seven of Fire here. A lot of resistance from people, to be perfectly honest, for your decision to go towards a dream. We've got Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Echoed with this Justice card here. Fair and just decisions. I think it's leaving something behind. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. So when you do decide to move towards this dream here, you're going to get some resistance from outsiders. She's on this dragon. She's been shot down for her choice to move towards something that is a dream to her. You're going to have to just take it on the chin and just not get involved in low vibrational spitty spatty conversations. It's almost like, no, this is what I believe, that's it. Just don't leave any conversation open-ended. If you do find this resistance here from outside influences, it could be anything really. It could be partners, or if you want to move away from a situation, it could be family, it could be mutual friends of some, this dream person, dream life that you want. You're just going to have to be very confident, I feel, in your beliefs and your decisions moving forward. Very confident that this is what you want. Wow, okay. So let's see if we can get some more tarot. What do we have for Aries in relation to this reading, please? Aries, in relation to this reading. Oops. Aries, in relation to this reading. Oh, you wanted to come out and then you didn't, but you're going to come out anyway. The Unity card here. Okay. So everybody's getting this Unity card at the moment for some reason. Something to do with the energies. Have a look, do some research. What's going on energetically at the moment? But it seems like, yeah, this dream of yours is somebody that you have. Crikey, it keeps coming up again and again and again. This soul connection, Aries. What's going on with this soul connection? What is it? It keeps cropping up in your readings. It's huge. It's not just a soul connection. This isn't something that, you know, it's not just you that feels it. It is the other person. It is a very deep, deep, deep soul connection. Like I said in the previous reading, you can tell when this person's unhappy. You can tell when they're having a bad time. You can tell when they're content. You can feel them around you even when they're not there. You can pick up on their energy, and it is huge. It is, this connection is massive. It's not just a soulmate, it's on a whole different realm. I said last week or the week before, it almost feels like you visit each other in your dreams. You You probably astral project. So both of you zip off to a space that only you pair know about. And then you wake up in the morning and it's almost like you've had a conversation with that person. It's on that kind of very intense level. It's energy. It's an intense love for each other. That's what soulmates are. You can have soulmates in many different forms. Soulmates as in friends. You can have soulmates, you know, family soulmates. They get you on a completely different level than anybody else. But this is not just soulmates. This is something a whole lot different. This is it's very, very hard to explain, but this connection is on a whole different level. It's almost like you were from, I don't know, right? You're from a whole different space. You're not even here. You're here in body. You're here in our reality in body, both of you. But in spirit and energy, you're completely off the scale. You are somewhere else. You come from somewhere else. It's absolutely amazing. I cannot tell you the feeling I get from this card. It really is spooky. I'm not joking. It is the spookiest connection and energy I have ever felt. And trying to put that into a tangible kind of like wording is just, I can't find the words to explain it, because it is that. It seems like the most bizarre connection ever, and people will be thinking, oh, bonkers, bonkers, bonkers. No, you feel each other on a whole different level. On a whole different level than the normal kind of like energetic exchanges. We get those on, to quantify it, we get those on everyday situations. Like somebody will laugh, okay, and that laugh is infectious. You'll pick up on those energies, whoever's around them. You'll pick up on the energies. In turn, it will make you laugh, and you laugh with them, and then that's infectious, and it goes on and on and on. That's kind of like, that's an exchange of energies between both of you, okay, or a group of people, however it resonates with you. But this exchange of energies between you and this person is on a complete different scale, but nobody else knows about it. It's a very secret thing. It's a very secret kind of relationship connection that you have with this person. I say relationship in the loosest terms because it's not a relationship that you have in this reading. You don't have a relationship with them as in a tangible relationship, as in our reality, but in effect you have a connection, a relationship with them on a whole different scale. On a whole different scale. It's immense. It's absolutely immense. And they keep giving me the words the universe for some reason. And I don't know if that will mean anything to anybody, but I can't put that into context. Why are you giving me the universe? It's like, it's huge. It's universal love. It is just pure love. It is just pure love. But I feel that this, you want to go towards this, but you're getting some resistance. So this is the embodiment of this relationship here on earth. You want to go towards it in our reality, not just in energetic terms or just in the space that you reside with each other on a spiritual realm. You want to go towards them physically in our reality. You feel drawn towards them. And I feel that it's reciprocated. They feel drawn towards you too. But it's kind of like, how do you get there? It's this awakening. I need to be with this person, but The other thing about relationships is, okay, do you really need to be with that person here in the here and now? Is it enough for it just to be an energetic connection and knowing that you both love each other on that particular realm, but not come towards each other in this realm, as in reality, our reality, the reality that human beings see? So that's the question, because you're getting some resistance here from people on the outside. They don't think it's a very good idea. So perhaps there's something that's happened between you and this just monumental soul connection in the past that's led to a bit of a demise in the connection. Or have you actually physically spoken to this person? Because we can have energetic connections with people that we may know or we don't know. We just feel a certain pull towards something. Something's kind of like missing without them, and we may not know who that person is. But for you, I feel, Aries, you do know who this person is. We've got this 9 of air, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights. But even though you want to go towards them, look, it's putting you in a bit of a headspace here. You're having sleepless nights about this connection. Should I, shouldn't I? Because it's going to be reality. Do I come towards them in reality? Do I actually do that? Or do I just leave it? Because I don't think they would be accepting of me almost. Why wouldn't they? They are a soul connection on a whole different level. We've got this ego card here. A false sense of entrapment. So trapped by your own thoughts, I feel. Negative or fear-based thoughts. I'm not seeing that being overly focused on material things. But you've got negative or fear-based thoughts around this connection because you just don't think it would either happen in our reality, or they will accept you, or you'll be able to come together. But your souls are intertwined. It's just inexplicable, the connection that you have. But the trepidation for you is actually coming towards them in a physical sense in our reality, which is causing some kind of discord here. You're getting some kind of resistance from other people saying it's not good. I've given you the 5 of Earth here. Fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and certain self-employment. But for this, it almost feels like you're fearful of this connection that is immense. I mean, you can't quantify it. I can't explain it. I can't I can't find the words without it sounding bonkers of how to explain this connection. You guys will know because you've commented on the video previously that I did for Aries. So for those of you that get it, and it is immense soul connection, you will understand where I'm coming from. But for those of you that will probably think, yeah, that's not reality, that doesn't happen, it's all a trick of the mind. Actually, it isn't. It is a reality. It runs deep. I mean deep, like, and they're giving me the core of the earth. It runs deep into the universe. This connection. It's not just 5 minutes. It's been there for eons. It's almost like they're saying to me, this connection's been there since the dawn of time. What? Do you know what I mean? Even kind of like trying to kind of like understand that on a humanistic level and is amazing. But that's what they're giving me. It's been there since the dawn of time. It sounds bonkers, doesn't it? Absolutely sounds bonkers. But that's the truth of the situation. It's been there since the dawn of time. It's immense. I can't even... To have something that special and to have a connection that special with someone is just totally off the scale. I can't even describe what that would be like. But it's our reality. Do we bring it into the here and now? Because whoever I'm reading for, they're content with it being an energetic pull, but at some stage will that become a reality? You're wakening up to the idea that this could become a reality, and that you could spend physical time with that person. But there also is a fear, a huge fear of an instability, a fear of, you know, overthinking the situation. You're kind of like looking at it, Aries, as in, you know, if it floundered, then that would be it. That would be the end of that kind of like world as you knew it. But I don't see that, because it will just be a relationship that you have with them on a completely different level. It's on a completely different level already. Perhaps you weren't meant to have that kind of reality relationship connection with them here, the here and now. And perhaps that's why you're a bit in between. You don't know where to go. You know, you're getting resistance from people even when you mention their name. People are very offish. Don't do that. It's a bad idea for some reason. But you're very betwixt whether or not you want to come towards it, because you feel it would burst that bubble of you and whoever. Okay, so let's see if we get any more tarot. So what do we need to know for Aries? Yeah, this is somebody that you already know. Look at her. Seeds well planted, 7 of Earth. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. And these seeds well planted in love are within each other's hearts and minds. It's been there, like I said, since the dawn of time. Since the dawn of time, you've known each other. It's a beautiful, beautiful connection. A temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So I don't even think this person is going to reject you. You're very worrisome about it. There is stability there between both of you. I think both of you, perhaps, I'm reading for both sides, so you're both awakening up to this connection that you share with each other energetically and want to explore it. This monumental relationship that you have, and I have to call it a relationship because it's nothing I can ever put into words. It's just spectacular. The way you both see things when you exchange of energies is because obviously you're not with them physically. It's on a different realm, so the colours are so much brighter. Smells are much more enhanced. You see life in a completely different way. It's like the veil of our reality is lifted, and on this energetic level that you share, life is just amazing. And not in our reality, because our reality is much more about materialism, and it's all governed by the coin. On a spiritual level, which you do reside on, you reside on that spiritual plane, it's off the scale. There is nothing but just the both of you. And you share that little space in the universe with each other. When you go to sleep, when you wake up in the morning, you know, you can feel each other's energy, even though you're not even in the same room as each other. Perhaps you're in completely different spaces, i.e. towns, cities, perhaps you're over the opposite side of the world from this person. But energy is energy at the end of the day, and if we pick up on that and we connect with it, the connection that you have is incredible, is absolutely incredible. Okay. Heat from this card is actually making me melt. So we've got here, they've given you the 9 of fire after the 7 of fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you have created. These seeds were planted, and this beautiful, 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 absolutely amazing connection that you have with this person. Have courage, and believe in yourself. So they're asking you to not let it lie, but to put the effort and the passion in to ignite these seeds. From seeds to buds to bushes, they're asking you to have faith in this connection, have faith in yourself, have the courage to forge past the naysayers, have the courage to see the end goal, which is this dream life, this dream, to make this dream a reality. Because look, if you look at it realistically speaking, from our perspective, the dream and the unity card, it is kind of like, it's not tangible, is it? It's not quantifiable on our realm, our earthly realm, but our thoughts, our desires, our dreams, you know, reside on a completely different spectrum. And that's where this soul connection lies, this relationship almost. Wow. You just blow my socks off, seriously, Aries, because I just don't... Whoever I'm reading for, it's a very, 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 very special connection that only some people can just dream of. And when people say, I've got a soul connection, I probably have got a soul connection, but not on this scale. It's just off the scale. It's almost kind of like, I wanted to say, I know this is going to sound pokey, but they're telling me to say it anyway. So, angelic. That's how it feels. The light between you both is almost angelic. It's just pure love. It is pure love. Nothing else. And that in itself is scary, isn't it? If you think about it. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It is blowing my socks off though, so I'm going to have to try. I'm just going to stop it just for a second. I will come back. Okay, so have a sip of coffee there and try and recompose myself, because this is... I don't know if any readers have, if anybody that reads actually subscribes to the channel, but if you've connected with an energy like this, it's overwhelming. It is overwhelming. All I keep seeing is just pure bright light, white light, surrounding a body, two bodies. It's just, I can't describe it, because you're gonna think I'm bonkers, but it's... And do you know what the funniest thing is, right? I am an artist, and years ago I created some artwork, and I do video sculpture, okay, and I've only just thought about it, and it's gonna make me cry, actually, to be fair. It's the most... Yeah, this video art that I created, and before I even started reading, or before I even had a spiritual awakening, and I actually revisited it and probably about 4 or 5 weeks ago, not just looking at the video stills and things like that, and not really paying that much attention to it, but actually there's one video still that could actually explain the feeling that I get from this connection in an image. I will share it with you. I'll pop it on YouTube. It is... But it is, I mean, the things I used actually to create the artwork was, well, it was so simplistic, it was beyond belief. But the feeling, and my artwork's very much about looking inside and Actually, now perhaps this is why I'm supposed to do this, because my artwork was called Inner Landscapes, and I like looking at things on a kind of like a microscopic level, on a cellular level, on a whole different landscape rather than our reality. I will share it with you, but it's just popped up and I thought, my God, that's just that image. That image just encapsulates the feeling that I get from this reading. So I will share it with you. Yeah, 10 of Earth. Sorry, I've just hijacked your reading. A happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. So you can make this stable. There is a 10 of Earth here. It talks about family. It talks about material stability, stability within yourself, stability within this connection on this earthly realm. So it's, you can do it. I feel you can do it. You just need to come away from this kind of like doubting Thomas kind of energy. And also you are going to get some resistance to this connection for some reason. You are going to get some hefty resistance for some reason. So perhaps something has on this realm. You have had a connection with this person, but these are seeds well planted. It's not even a full-on kind of like relationship. You haven't had that. It's not an intimate relationship, but you have had some connection with them. Look at this, 2 of Earth. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So I feel that if you wanted to connect with this person, although you're kind of like very heady here and very don't think this will work, you just need to do it in a very playful way, Aries. You just need to do it in a very playful way. Being silly. Just being silly. Oop. Great sense of humour. Arians, you know, Aries, you know... I always see us being a bit naughty, to be honest. But yeah, we've got a great sense of humour, so use it in order to come towards this person, to spark it. Well, it's 10 of Water. Wow, look at you guys go. So it's not just about stability, it's about emotional growth as well. Obviously, because this connection is off the scale energetically. I can't even tell you how beautiful it is. Just can't put it into words, but here on our reality, you can create something with them, a contented and rewarding family life. So perhaps you do see, if you have children or they have children, you see both of you coming together in one unit as well as energetically as one person. Wow. And you do trust this person with your heart. It's got here, your emotional material needs are met, echoed with this stability here. So it is stable, trustworthy relationship. So this person's not going to chuck you to the four winds when you come towards them just being silly. They're not going to trample your heart. They wouldn't anyway, because look, they're just, I almost see them sitting there waiting for you, Aries. Seriously. Wakening up to this connection that they've already woken up to, or perhaps they're going through an awakening as well, and kind of like, yeah, this is the person that I need to be with. We share energy, you know, I see them in my dreams. We share, you know, we bobble off to somewhere in the universe together. It is on a whole different scale, it really is. We've got this moon card here. We've got important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So like I said previously about this moon card, if she looks at us, it's you, Aries, denying this connection. Perhaps it's because it's too painful to think about having that connection or this connection here in this realm, but it's easy to have it on a different realm because nobody knows about it. And this is probably why you're a bit reticent about bringing it into reality, because you are going to get some resistance and you don't want to upset the apple cart. It's okay having that connection on a completely different scale. Nobody knows about it, only you pair, only the pair of you. But to have it here in reality is going to be quite difficult, or you're thinking it's too difficult because of this resistance here. Got the moon. The moon comes in to highlight everything that Aries is kind of like hidden. She won't look at us. Because if she did, all of these thoughts, these emotions, her relationship would be kind of like written all over her face. But the moon's had enough and said, you can't just keep living in this other realm. It's great, it's a beautiful relationship, but you need to have it here, in the here and now, in reality. And it's encouraging you to open up to this person and say, look, okay, we both feel it. Let's do something about it. I don't think it'll be as blunt as that. I think like with that Two of Earth, they've given you too much going on at once. It's kind of like shook your instability with this Awakening card. How do I make this a reality? Well, in effect, all you have to do is be silly in order to open a dialogue with each other. You get more resistance, like competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. So this is like a pressure cooker moment. It could be partners, it could be family that think this isn't a very good connection, it could be mutual friends, kind of like getting frustrated with yourself as well for not being able to make this reality, even though you want to go towards it. You see them as a dream person. But I feel that this is frustration within yourself. It's this pressure cooker moment here. These prongs have just gone poof, and it's an expulsion of kind of like hot air, frustration for you not making a decision, but also conflict with others, reiterated with this 5 of fire, 9 of fire and 7 of fire energy. Somebody's going to try and talk you out of this, about going for it. Somebody is going to really put the welly in and say it's not a good idea. What was I saying about they were just lying there in the water waiting for you? There we go, the 9 of water. Your wishes come true, concerns fade away, and a love of life. So I think just when you come in, just being silly and opening a dialogue, or what you consider to be silly, it kind of like gets there's a dialogue that opens and you can explore this connection. There is a lot of earth on the board, so it may take time for you to get to that stage of actually opening up to each other and exploring that energetic connection. For some reason, I feel that both of you you want to acknowledge it, but it's too hard, it's too difficult to do because it's so monumental. It's on a completely different scale, and neither of you want to lose it either. And perhaps the trepidation for both of you is, if we can have something that we can share with each other energetically that's kind of like, you know, off the scale, and it's only just 2 of us, that's great. But the yearning, I think, for both of you is actually to make this a reality here. And you're not satisfied. I feel that you just want to complete that cycle of both of you. You want to complete that unit of both of you being able to enjoy each other here in reality. We've got balance here. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and wait for perfect timing. So it could be that the other person's not in the right space for you to come towards them, Aries, or it could be you, because we've got this Awakening card here. It's almost like, oh crumbs, I need to kind of like understand myself on a greater level. I need to take time out before I approach this person. Got this 3 of air. Great sadness, take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself and others. So if with that Justice card you are cutting something, you're going to have to take that time out to heal anyway. The need to forgive yourself and others. It's almost like saying to me, you need to forgive yourself for not giving this a go here on Earth, on our earthly realm in reality, because they are seeds well planted. And it's also kind of like forgiving the other person for not taking the initiative and the baton and kind of like going for it as well. And it's also the need to forgive yourself and others. If you do have to release something in order to come towards this one here, wow, it's just amazing. It really is an amazing connection. But it's so scary as well, because the energy is just, it is just off the scale. It really is. Wow. Okay, so before you do this 2 of Earth, you too are going into magician mode. So you're sending out signs and synchronicities into the universe. You're sending positive vibrations about this connection. And it is somebody from the past. We've got Six of Water, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children romanticizing the past. So you do have had a connection with them. I don't think it's full on romantic. I think it could have been childhood or memories. It could be a friend, or it could be somebody that you held a lot of emotion for, obviously, on this energetic level. But before that, I think this energy has just progressed over time. This beautiful connection has progressed over time. So perhaps in the first instance you did know them from school, college, you know, from your teens, could be your early years, and you're awakening to this connection now as something that's so special. You want to bring it into fruition. But like I said before, you want to bring that emotional fulfillment you had back when you both occupied the same space in reality. So these are shared memories from an era, say times, friends, etc. You want to bring that kind of emotional fulfillment into the future, or into the here and now, from the past into the here and now, to share with this person. So perhaps the way in for you is through shared memories. It's through just being silly about the past. Wow. But before you get to that Two of Earth, you're in full-on magician mode here. So you're actively asking the universe to work on your behalf, sending out signs and synchronicities, you know, getting this person to know your name, etc, etc. But I think that you already do that anyway. It's not, probably not consistent on this magical, this truly magical connection that you have. It's probably not, you know, on like a daily occurrence. It's as and when it happens, as and when you think about each other, it happens. So it's not like you live a day-to-day life energetically with this person, but when they come in, it's just pure love. It really is just pure love. But you're in magician mode, saying to this person now, I would like to make this a reality. I would like you to be with me in here, on this earth. I would like you to recognize this connection for what it is. And it is magical. It's just truly magical. It really is. So you're sending out all these signs and synchronicities. You're asking the universe to work on your behalf, to bring you both together in this reality. Okay, so what else do we need to know? Okay, Six of Air. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. So taking a trip towards this person. A difficult situation for you is how do you, should you bring it into reality? But you want to almost go towards this person and have this conversation. However bonkers it sounds. However bonkers it sounds. We've got the power of creativity, recognition for high quality work, and being a team player. So yeah, looking at it from both sides of the coin. So perhaps the timing isn't right for both of you now, but it soon will be. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful connection. It really is. It's something that I can't even explain. Only you will know if you're in this connection. It is off the scale, totally off the scale. It's very beautiful, but very, very scary, because the energy exchanges between both of you is that intense. I keep getting volcanic for some reason. But I think that's why they gave me the centre of the earth. It runs deep. It runs really deep. It runs deep, like the, I don't know what you call the fathoms of the universe or whatever. It is that deep. The connection's that deep. So strange. It is off the scale. It's really spooking me out. I have to laugh, because that's the only way I can, not that I cope with stress, because it's not stressful, it's just gorgeous, but I just can't quantify it. I can't put it into words. I can't put it into words how deep this connection runs. It's just so strange and so beautiful at the same time. So I'm just going to sign it off with some moonology. See, forgot what I was going to say then. Getting so flummoxed. I'm going to sign it off with some angel answers. So we've got some meditation brings answers. Yeah, you get that's you going into hermit mode to understand what this person means to you, and should you bring it into reality. We've got a huge yes here. Oops. We've got a you're ready. Yeah, you are. With that awakening card, that's just spitting the cards at me now. So we've got within the next few weeks. Wow. Anything else? Anything else for Aries? Be assertive. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else for Aries? Compromise. So there is a compromise to be had, but I feel that that's kind of like that hefty resistance from someone. Just going to have to take it on the chin, Aries. I think we've got perfect timing. And what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aries? Aries, okay. Big happy changes. So I think that when you do come in with that kind of like silly message, everything changes. The big happy changes are it's reciprocated. There's a dialogue that opens and you can build upon that and then talk about this elephant in the room, which is this soul connection. No, neither one of you wants to kind of like address it for some reason. Neither one of you. You're kind of like poking it. I can see both of you poking it around a room with a stick going, and it's like this little, like a fluffy cloud type of thing, and you're both poking it and trying not to look at it because it is painful. Meditation brings answers. We've got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Yeah, but they're new to you because they are seeds well planted. So whatever you knew of them in the past, you don't know of them now. They've changed somewhat. And it's also meditation brings answers. It's kind of like that awakening card. You know, fessing up to the fact that this is who you're supposed to be with. We've got a yes, love yourself first, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So yeah, they're good running after them like some kind of lost sheep. What you need to do is just take it all in your stride, even though it is amazing. And I think the other person feels like that too, so they're going to have to kind of like do the same things that you're doing, which is just kind of like approach it when the time's right. You're ready. Look, you flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Gorgeous. Well, we've also got romantic feelings within the next weeks. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. What else do we have for Aries, please? Aries in relation to this reading. 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 Chemistry, be assertive. There's a strong magnetic attraction between both of you, so take the initiative. Be assertive. Tell them how much passion you have for them, but just don't blurt it out in about 4 seconds like, you know, Aries do. Sometimes we shoot from the hip. We've got here healing family issues, compromise, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Yeah, gorgeous. We also have perfect timing, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So it could be you in this kind of like thought, do I, don't I, do I, don't I? Just either do it or just leave it. But I see you doing it. Gorgeous. We've got big happy changes. Free yourself. It's time to take back control in your life because you're so betwixt. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? I'm just going to get rejected. Really? Okay. Don't think in low vibrational terms. Think positively. What's the worst that can happen? It's not going to kill you, is it? And I don't see that happening here anyway. We've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Big happy changes. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Oh my God. If it wasn't, I'd be really asking questions during this reading. I'd be saying, what the hell? Seriously, it is the romance of a lifetime because it's on a whole different realm. It really is. Express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Also, we've got religious factors. Your love life has been influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual past. Yes, it will, because if you are spiritual, then you'll be recognizing this connection for what it is, and also the other person as well. They'll be recognizing it as well. But I do see that card as some difference. It could mean that you're both spiritual. It could mean that one's spiritual, one's not. It could mean that you're in different geographical locations or difference in age. But I think that you're both spiritual or awakening up to this spiritual connection. You've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yeah, not being too heady about it. Just being in the moment. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yep, you are. Anything else? Yeah. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. When you do, you get big happy changes. Do we really need that many cards? I don't think so. Okay, anything else? One more card for Aries. Aries in love. Aries in love. What do they need to know? Okay, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So anything that happened in the beginning with this connection, because they are seeds well planted, if you're going to repeat any cycles, which I don't think you are, just pay attention to those, okay? Because the other person, you're going to have to pick up on their reactions towards you as well, within our reality, not on an energetic level. So if anything did happen that was attributed to the demise of this connection in the first place, you're going to have to recognize those and work through them. What have we got here? Don't let the past hold you back. So I'm just going to sign it off with some Moonology cards. Adjustments are required from your end, Aries. So it could be anything that you need to clear, I feel, in order to move forward. Okay, so we also have balance, spirituality and practicality. We also have emotions are running high. You can tell me it's absolutely spectacular. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, it's time to take action. Your commitment is being tested. Okay. What else we need to know? And a fiery climax approaches. Yes, it does. If that did resonate with you, Aries, please like, share, subscribe, and click the thumbs up button. Love you loads. Take care.